Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we deliver mining insights and bullion sales in the form of physical delivery, offshore depositories, and private blockchain distributed ledger technology.
Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we deliver mining insights and bullion sales. I'm your host, Maurice Jackson. Joining us for a conversation is Dr. John Mark Staude, the President, CEO of Riverside Resources, where knowledge is golden. Dr. Staude, welcome to the show.
Great to be on the show, Maurice.
Riverside has some breaking news coming from the corporate office in Vancouver. Shareholders should note, in the last interview, Dr. Staude, you addressed the 5 C's that will be catalysts for 2019, and one of them was copper, which will be germane for today's discussion. Dr. Staude, you have some groundbreaking news. What would you like to tell shareholders?
Riverside is so excited. We've now completed an exploration funding agreement with BHP. This agreement is at least 2 years long, with funding of at least $1 million a year for grassroots exploration, with additional funding by BHP to develop porphyry copper in Sonora, Mexico. It's exactly the type of business that we like to do, getting majors to fund the work, prospect generator in action, and into a great commodity like copper. Fabulous news for Riverside. We're right on track. 2019, 2020, a great year ahead.
This is fantastic news. You know, today's press release is a true testament on the business and geological acumen of Riverside. I'm confident shareholders, as well as myself, are celebrating on the company's monumental accomplishment. Let's delve into the details of the agreement with BHP. BHP has a market cap close to $125 billion. Why did they commit on a 2-year, $2 million agreement with Riverside?
I think key thing is Riverside has the capacity, the expertise in Mexico to go and find growth projects. The world doesn't have enough growth, good new exploration opportunities. And this way, we expose BHP to Mexico, where our knowledge, our team on the ground can be turnkey, rapidly working. We've been in Mexico for a decade. We've been able to develop projects. So this is a perfect fit of our expertise with their capital and their knowledge to put it together to make a really great go-forward program together.
Dr. Staude, provide us with an overview of the program.
Yeah, the program is 3 stages. The first stage is generative. That's where BHP puts up the money and we go about going and looking and finding good projects. 2 types, one that we acquire, the others that we stake. Then there's an ad hoc capital that comes in that adds additional work, and we go to a defined project stage. That is a stage where there will be drilling and spending of between $1 up to $5 million, and they need to spend $5 million. After $5 million has been spent on any defined project, it goes to the 3rd stage as a joint venture. Riverside has a chance to participate as a partner or to just be carried along on the deal. We have those choices along the way with an option to sell our interest if we have participated on the joint venture and further along, even having a royalty. So it's a really good way for Riverside to use our knowledge to get into projects. All the projects are in our name, and to help BHP rapidly build out a portfolio in Mexico. It's a real win-win.
Let's talk about location. The program is designed for generative exploration. Have the areas of interest been identified?
The areas of interest have been identified. It's actually in northwest Mexico, in the state of Sonora, in northeast Sonora, here in a map of Mexico, just up here where we're very solidly working. We have our offices in Hermosillo, and so being able to work in this belt from the U.S. border down through so many different copper mines, the mine of Cananea, the mine in Milpias, well-known areas of mining. The Caridad mine, one of the large mines of the world, a major mining district here with many stars. And then all the way down here to Saharipa, to this other area down here of another cluster. This whole belt here of over 300 kilometers is one of the prolific belts in Mexico. It's one of the prolific belts of the world for copper. And we're delighted now to work in this region with BHP.
Mark, what are we looking at here?
Here is the La Caridad mine. It's a picture of the large copper open pit. This is the type of thing that we have as a goal. It's the type of exploration that BHP sees. And if we can find another one of these large deposits, that would make just a tremendous value for Riverside. It would be great for BHP. This is the goal. La Caridad is one of a number of mines that is in this belt where we're doing the exploration funding with BHP. So we're very excited. The reds and yellows are the leach. The gray is the mineralization that's been enriched. This is the tier 1 type of discovery that we'd really like to make now in the next couple of years.
Dr. Staude, when does the program begin?
The program begins right away. Now that we've signed this agreement, we're now able to, it's fully funded, and I'm actually on my way to Mexico this week, and we'll be down there getting it launched with our team. We're so excited about this, and we have trucks and everything ready to go, and we'll be looking forward to having a news flow coming out with our goal of acquiring and our goal of having results on projects. And this is all new properties. This is all new stuff that we're going. So we're very excited about the next quarter of how this will roll along for a new program with BHP.
Yeah, Dr. Staude, I want to thank you for allowing us to be the first to share the great news with Riverside shareholders. More importantly, I want to congratulate you. Last April, you and I were in Mexico, and we spent a considerable amount of time together. And I could sense that Riverside was onto something, and it was just a matter of time before your efforts will be rewarded. And again, I just want to thank you for all of your hard work as a shareholder myself. And as a reminder, today's interview only addressed one of 5 C's from our last interview. To find out what the 5 C's are on Riverside for 2019, we encourage you to visit our website, provenandprobable.com. We shall provide a link along with today's interview. In closing, John Mark, what is the next unanswered question for Riverside? When can we expect an answer? And what determines success?
The next answer is another C. That is on Cecilia. What the next news will be about, our drill program and drill targets there. We're working on that right now. And what is success is improving and coming up with real solid drill targets that we're positive about, really like to see. So we're excited to come up with that news in the coming weeks.
Dr. Staude, for someone listening that wants to get more information on Riverside Resources, please share the contact details.
www.rivres.com is a website, and you can phone us at 778-327-6671. We really look forward to speaking with you. Please come by the website, find out more about Riverside.
And as a reminder, Riverside Resources trades on the TSX.V, symbol RRI, and on the OTCQB, symbol RVSDF. Riverside Resources is a sponsor of Proven and Probable, and we are proud shareholders for the virtues conveyed in today's message. Finally, we invite you to visit provenandprobable.com, where we deliver mining insights and bullion sales. Dr. John Mark Staude of Riverside Resources, thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable.
The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.